Y'all mean to tell me that the first bit of news that I get upon coming out of this darkness is that the Dolly Parton, the girl with the girls, the working 9 to 5, the Dollywood business savvy, soft natured beauty of country music is gone on and no longer here with us. It makes me think about the legacy and how it's lasted so long. At first, I used to think, Dolly, you kind of stretching it, sis. I think you riding on pretty privilege a little bit. Then I had to dig deeper into like her businesses and marketing and how she's moving and the team that's behind her. And it made me think, no, sis is gliding on strategy and she has the support behind her, right? Yes, she also, of course, had a few things done. So, she's been snatched in the body areas and then got that pretty privilege working for her. But she's also very soft natured. And that is approachable. And it makes people want to tie themselves to such a legacy. In my nature of trying not to be as hard or trying to be a little bit more soft, she naturally is soft. She doesn't have to try to be it. She is it, right? She exudes that softness in tone and the interviews that I've watched, how she's carefully wording her genuine experiences from this life. And it makes me think it's not just pretty privilege. Because her songs, when I think about how I love country music, she don't stand out to me as one of the ones that were like, oh, that was amazing. All-star performances. This is I think, because, okay, 9 to 5 was one. Okay, that's relatable. I could see that being one. And then you have the Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take them just because you can. Right? So I'm like, okay, that's relatable to women. And, it's a little bigging thing going on here that I guess this is in. People are bigging, right? So I'm like, okay, I can see the sympathy card there. And I bet y'all thinking that she did a cover for the I Will Always Love You song by Whitney Houston. Newsflash, she wrote and recorded that song for her mentor. I think Porter Wagner was the name, and released it in 1974. I was born in 84. I didn't see The Bodyguard until well after that. So just do a little math there. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? We know it. So this lady is thebomb.com in so many ways. And she earned, I think they said she earned about 10 million in royalties from Whitney receiving the rights to actually perform that song. Which means every time Whitney Houston version from 1992 was played or sold, Madam Parton received a check. Cut the check. I don't know. Fact check me if you need to, y'all, and put it in the comments. But I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. The lady, she the one. She her. With that being said, I think she's able to kind of rise through the ranks in country music, not because her voice was like more amazing than all the others, because I came in at a time where Rascal Flatts, Sugarland, who else? Blake Shelton, Kenny Chesney, but those people were talking about the Dolly Partons, the George Straits, the Hank Williams. They were talking about all those, a group that was so in the heart of storytelling that it was just so like, ooh, like this is what it feels like. Oh, I'm a country music fan now, and I could be there. And then there was the strawberry wine, 17. It's just to the soul. And I'm a Taylor Swift, like I have a mixture of now the love for country music, and she wasn't on my top, but I think that the softness, her business savviness, and all of her endeavors. I think she has like a museum, something about many colors or something like that was in the work before she passed. 80 is a long time to be thriving. Her legacy, I'm hoping, lives on. I just hate that was the news that I got, and y'all get this part of me because look, we're gonna be comfortable now. So I just came out of this little power outage situation, and that was not good news for me to hear because again, as a country music lover and supporter, that was very much so not what I thought. But she did mention one thing I thought was important. And that was her late husband, Carl. She had been taken care of even up until he died, I think last year, 2025. And she was neglecting her health. So in our interest in loving and taking care of people, let's make sure we remember to also take care of ourselves. It has to be a you first, and then take care of other people as well. But also, when we are the kind of people that put other people first, that's just a hard task to do. But to keep yourself here longer, it's one of those things. But rest in peace to her. And y'all go out, view whatever you need to view of hers, and get familiar, get to know her. She's an icon.